We've been fishing, lost the first live. We don't know what happened. Get the wind guard back on. We're out here fishing in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. That's off the Atlantic seaboard. Set my messages, all messages. All right, let's see how YouTube handles this one. Ball's in your court, YouTube. I see one humanoid. Just gonna do a little hopping around. We were live, and then I guess we lost the stream. Everybody left, and there was no comments. So I'm gonna try a new spot. What's up, Mikey? Yeah, I don't know what happened with my other feed. I'll be curious if somebody comes in that was in there. I don't know if anyone saw the fish I was catching or not. We'll try this. I'll eat. Gavin, what's up? I did snag some type of like a protein bar earlier, so I'm good. Good to see you, Gavin. It's not really windy here, so we'll try this spot. Oop, there's something took it. I actually did eat a pretty big breakfast this morning. I ate the rest of my deer roast from a couple days ago. Oh, look at all the fish down there. What are these guys? Might be creek chubs. I ought to bring my bait bucket out. Look at them all down there. Let me try to get under here so I can cast under the bridge a little bit. A lot of bait. There should be something. How's the weather in the UK lately, Gavin? There's a little guy. What do we got here? Little greenie, I believe. There he goes. Little green sunfish. Raining. Yeah, we got about 2 inches of rain yesterday. Oh, that's a nicer fish. That might be a creek chub. That's a creek chub. Sweet. That is like the best bait around here. Of course, I got nothing with me to keep them, so we're going to let them go today, but creek chub is one of the best baits you can get for big bass here and big flathead catfish. They get a lot bigger than this, but that's a half decent one. Musky bait for sure. And he goes. Man, I should have brought the bait bucket, because I am going to go back over to a spot that's got muskie next week. I'm going for perch, but there's another one. Another creek chub. Told you we'd find fish. We will find fish no matter what the weather is. It's number 4 today. Creek chub, green sunfish, and largemouth bass today. 30-mile-an-hour winds, I'll take it. What are you going to do? Yeah, they're great musky baits. I just spent 3 hours catching nothing, so I always find the fish. It just takes me a while. Here's a blue, another species today. Good old bluegill right there. That's 4th species. Real quick, loading up on the species counts. Watch out, buddy. Don't just lay there and die, dude. You're right there. Just get in. There you go. Dum-dum. Flopped at the wrong time. That's right, the streak's still alive. Yeah, we're loading up with 4 species real quick. I got a nice bass. I don't know if you guys saw that. There's another bluegill. If you got, like, nobody was saying anything. I got a nice largemouth in that little creek by the backside of that lake. There was one guy in there chatting, but he was the only one chatting. There was only one person in there. He saw it. I don't know what the deal was. Some weird fish in this hole. There we go. Kevin caught a channel cat out of here one time. It's just a drainage ditch, but it comes, there's a private pond that it comes out of. So I'm guessing they got some catfish up there in the private pond. I got like a 3-pound largemouth out of here once too. But it's gone out because people have seen us fish it. So more people fish it now. There's another one. But yeah, Steve, you need a bait spot, man. This is it. Talk to me. I keep trying to show you and they keep flopping off. Soup weather today, Steve. It is brutal. Let it drop till it gets eaten. With these little fish swimming around. I think you gotta wait till a big fish shows up. Yeah, it's a good little hole. I mean, it's a tiny hole, but it connects to a big creek, comes off the bottom of a lake. Get back into my standing position here. There we go. I gotta lean on the wall to make the cast. Whoops, that's not great. Gotta get it in there pretty far. The big boys are back there a ways. They're in the middle of the road. We're fishing under a road, actually, is what we're doing. But the big boys hang out by that yellow line. Somebody's minnow bucket. Is he on? He's off. Careful's my middle name. Oh, that was another creek chub. I've pulled fish out of here in the dead of winter too. There'll be like no bites and we'll buy a pack of worms. Oh, that was a nice fish. Here we go. He's on. What do we got here? Big old bluegill. Look at the size of that guy. Oh, that's a pumpkin seed. That's 5 species already, guys. Look at that. It's at least a hybrid, but I think that's a pumpkin seed. Dang. What's up, Chaos? The goat's in the house. Woo woo. Fishing under a highway, hiding from the wind. Five quick species after getting skunked for 3 hours. I'll take it. I'm telling you, we got so many spots to fish here. You have to be creative and just keep looking. There's water everywhere. Pumpkin seed on Pumpkinhead. Yeah, pumpkin seed. That's right. That's right. Keep forgetting today's Halloween. Let it sink. Whoop. Got tight real quick there. Nathan wouldn't get kicked out of a channel. Nathan's a good boy. That's a different Nathan. Oh, what we got? Dang, that was a lot of splashing for a little fish. Dude, that's a weird looking one, isn't it? That's definitely a hybrid there. That's a weird marking. He's got the greeny mouth head. I guess he's just a greenie. He's just long. Ooh. Low score on the dive. Man, I miss the YouTube excitement. See, a lot of people are stuck inside because of the weather. That's usually when the drama blows up on the YouTube streets. Was that retired Rick? Are you sure? Because that's like a very rare catch here. Looked like a green sunfish to me, but it had weird markings on it. 11 minutes into the live. Definitely not a rock bass. The rock bass don't look like that here. We might get a rock bass out of here. We should. Is that what a warmouth is? Are you on? Yeah, he's on. Oh, he was on. Hey, touch land. We're counting. We're counting it. Man. Yeah, as far as I know, we don't even have warmouth around here. It's funny because the guy that lives over there swore he caught one years ago, but everyone called him a liar. He literally lives down that road, runs the bait shop. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, we're catching a whole bunch here. We got 5 species already. Oh, little, you know, but... Oh, no. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Yes. Stuck on the only stick in there. We lost the last live. I don't know what happened. Speaking of the goat, I got the goat worm on. And no, I'm not sponsored by this company. Should be, but I'm not. Oh, fish on. Oh, that's something different. A shiner, another species. That's 6 species already. Check this out. Gold shiner, or a common shiner, I mean. Striped? No, common shiner. Another species. Check him out. Igor, what's going on? That's awesome bait right there. Get him back. Another one. A little bluegill. I'm telling you, I could come here some days and get skunked. Today it's going to be like every cast. Just little guys, but it's fun. What else are you going to do a day like today? See how many we can catch till the bite stops. There are rock bass in here, so I'd like to catch a rock bass before we leave here. Every cast. Feels like another shiner. He's going now. Fish on. Hauling them in. That's a greenie. But that's another one of those that... See, I think that's... We call that a green sunfish. Not a warmouth. He is slender, though. But We call them green sunfish here. Dang, Skeeter's still probably on my last live telling me I'm getting skunked. That froze up. Meanwhile, we're out here with 6 species already. Yeah, J-Mac for sure. Yeah, this is great bait. This is one of my bait holes, to be honest with you. But people have figured it out, though. Now they got bait traps all over this place. But we used to catch some really cool fish out of here. Gotta watch I don't catch the wall. I'll take it on a day like today. I was about to call it and go home and have some soup, but it's a nice little spot to hide from the wind, and you never know what you're going to catch in a spot like this. So, ooh. Another pumpkin seed guy here. Check these beauties out. Check those beauties out. Look at the markings on him. Wow, that's a beautiful fish right there. Here, show me your tail. Beautiful. Let's get him back. Common shiners are really pretty. When they go into like the spawn and they get colored up, they are beautiful. Oh yeah. You know what bait costs. It's good to know where to go. And I really haven't done any flathead fishing this year. This is stocked. I haven't unstocked it this year. Greeny here. Yeah, this is like one of the spots I come when I'm going to go flathead fishing. Pull up here with the 5-gallon bucket. Go to town. Green sunfish. Big mouth, green markings on his face. Great bait. You going live tonight, Chaos? You don't forget to get gas. Don't forget to gas up your kayak. Tomorrow, okay. You know I had to. You know I had to. I can't resist. Come on, baby. Oof. I can fish the other side of the road too. Usually blow them out over there, scare them all away though, so I like to fish this side first. Basically, just add 1 species a day if you can. So I can pretty much tell you what's in every puddle around an hour radius of us. It's falling off, but we'll give it another cast. Kamari, what's going on? Ziva Prika, I'm going to try to pronounce that. Oh, there's a nice one. Dang. What is that? This is that greenie with the weird markings again. Maybe it's this time of year, but I don't remember seeing the horizontal stripes on these greenies like that before. The bellies get marbled. Yeah. Huh. Aisa, welcome in. Welcome into the channel. Seeing some new folks popping up. Oh, he bit half my worm off. I gotta get a new worm out, guys. Have a seat here. Oh, sit on my brain a minute. Whoop, that's not worth sitting. Break an ankle on this thing. Oh, that's me. We've caught a lot already. So we have 6 species so far. We have green sunfish, bluegill, pumpkin seed. They're the 3 sunfish. We have largemouth bass. That's 4. We have creek chub. That's 5. And we have a common shiner. That's 6. So we're up to 6 species already. I know I got more worms. Awesome. Thank you, Jenny, for sharing that out. Adventure. Thanks, Christoph. Jenny, I appreciate that. Jenny's always giving a warm welcome to new folks, sharing their links out. I really appreciate that. I want people to feel welcome here, as long as they abide by the few basic rules of the channel. One green, one bluegill. You forgot the pumpkin seed and the largemouth. You don't have to put it there, but if you want to fix it, you're missing the largemouth bass and the pumpkin seed. Oh, it's close enough though. We're going for multi-species, I guess. We've caught multiple, but we'll go for how many species we can actually catch. I want to get a rock bass out of here. Woo, baby. I actually caught the largemouth at the other spot, but only one person was in there. Okay. Oh no. Kiss that jig goodbye. I don't know what I just caught, but I don't think we're getting it back. Oh. Let's see if something eats it off that log. It must be on that. Just going to watch the line to see if it moves. If it moves, it means a fish picked it off the log. And then we'll hopefully hook it and bring it around the log. Otherwise, I'll snap it off and I'll have to re-rig. There we go. Thank you, SB. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're kind of down in this hole. That's why I came here. We're like under a road, so we're out of the wind a little bit. Try to find spots to go no matter what the weather is. Try to flick this off. I'm about to break this off. Yeah. I'll lose this one. It's actually red. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but I swear by the red. They sell them in all different colors. But red works best for me. Sometimes yellow, like when the trout are just stocked in the spring. Not even the fall, but the spring stocking, the yellow works really good. I don't know why. But. And then the cream, the natural worm-colored worms. Obviously, they're also pretty good. But I find the reds are better. Oh, God, look at that. Don't try this at home, guys. I am a professional fisherman. All right. The joys of fishing, right? Finally get it rigged up, start catching, and bam, snag off. Well, I think I was snagged on their minnow trap, to be honest with you. I got half a mind to pull it up, but that's kind of a no-no. Even though I was never into trapping, I kind of grew up around the trapping scene, especially spending time in Alaska. It's a good way to disappear, mess with somebody's traps. You might go missing. There we go. We got everything we need now. Sit down and rig. Oy. Good to see you, Ralph. Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you coming in. It's a nice little spot. I mean, if you know nothing about fishing, I say it all the time. Try a bridge. The bridges are always pretty good spots. You gotta build a bridge a certain way, right? You gotta have the wing, what do they call it? A wing wall, wing dam. You gotta have those on the sides. You gotta put these big rocks that you're staring at right now. So all that stuff gives them structure that doesn't naturally occur in a spot. Usually gives them shade, protection from aerial attacks. So yeah, bridges, if you don't know what you're doing, just drive around, hit every bridge you see with water. You're going to find some fish. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I'll try the little magnet on there before I put my worm on. See if we catch any different species in here. We caught a yellow perch here once. We caught a white perch here once. We caught a catfish here once. We've caught bullhead here. Rock bass. So there's still like 4 or 5 species we could pull out of here. Just never know. Little tiny hole like this. Why I try to bite this. Never bite that thing off when I try it. Hey, Saving Grace! Nobody can tell you why. Christoph, there are so many of these about colors, but sometimes it may be. Yeah, and sometimes just switching them. Hey, Doug! Like, that's what I love about trout magnets, is they come with like little compartments with like 8 different colors, right? And there's days where you'll catch one and you just change it up a little bit. Like the bite will stop, you change colors. It doesn't really matter what the color is sometimes. It's just the art of changing it. And they'll keep biting. And you don't have to change the jig or anything. So I don't know. I know a lot of things about the colors. Like Glacier was saying, the one like red doesn't go deep, right? So I don't know. They definitely look different to fish. Certain lights fade out at certain depths, but all my fishing's like 30 feet or less. Oh, what was that? That was something weird. I don't know if you guys saw it flash. It's real silver. Oh, there he is. Fish on for Saving Grace. PB coming in for Zyro. What we got here? Look at this dude. Look how long he is. I'm going to say that's a creek chub, not a shiner. Even though the scales are all rough. Going with creek chub on him. Right, it's not the color of your worm. Wait, this is going to go off the rails quick. Hold on, my bait's about to fly around. If I could talk. My brain's numb. All right. 36 awesome people in the house. Holy cow, thank you guys. Just fishing under a highway here. Oh, SB. We're just going to start counting them. We'll go with it. I mean, we slayed a lot earlier, but we're going to go with your count from now. There's another greenie. You don't have to post them, but if you're having a good time doing it, fire away. That's a green sunfish. A little bit bigger mouth than a bluegill. You got those green markings. If you learn nothing else from my channel, you may eventually learn to distinguish a few of the sunfish that I know. I don't know all of them. And like Rick was telling me that that's a warmouth. God knows I could be wrong. Well, there was the catfish right here. There's a little catfish. I think it was a bullhead. What the heck? It's crazy in here today. Hey, Lewis, what's going on, my friend? Catch him as fast as you can pin him up there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That ain't good. That's the one problem with this spot. It's getting more and more snags in here. Oh, I got it. Thank God. That might be my last jig, to be honest with you. But I am like 200 yards from the bait shop. The little mom and pop shop back there in the woods. Hey, Nikki, good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. Throwing a little cream-colored, white and cream-colored trout magnet. Say a creamsicle. I'm going to put the worm back on in a minute, though. Let me get down in here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What do we got? There, big guy. Big old greenie right here. All right, Saving Grace. I'm scaring the kids. I'll probably be busy, man. I got to get the kids out trick-or-treating myself, but I'll try to pop in or I'll get it on the rewatch. Look at that big old greenie right there. Appreciate it, SB. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me if you could. Appreciate the subbing too. It's free. We fish pretty much every day here. Lots of content, long form videos and shorts. I love cooking stuff that we catch and shoot. So a lot of recipes, a lot of catch and cooks. If you're into that kind of thing. Or if you're just into catching fish under a highway. Bluegill. A bluegill right there. Upside down bluegill. Oh yeah, I know. You can get some good money for bait. I tell my son that all the time. So he wants to be like either a commercial fisherman or a fishing Alaskan guide. I said, man, you can make a good living almost anywhere catching bait for other serious fishermen. Those guys are crazy, man. They get desperate. They get crazy desperate. They'll pay anything for good bait because they work hard. They make a lot of money. When they go fish, they want to catch. So they're going to buy the best bait. There's an, oh, that was a nice fish. It's going to be, if I catch anything but bait, Lewis, I'll fall in here. Surprise. I mean, I've actually caught a 3-pound largemouth in here once, but since this place kind of got found out due to us, unfortunately, there's always minnow traps in here. So there's white suckers in here. I forgot to mention that. If you get a white sucker. Exactly, Crystal. I love doing this stuff, man. Look at it getting whacked. Coming out of here, just jigging. Look at him following it. All right, time to change it up. Let's put a worm on. Oh. I could put a minnow on, see if there is a bass in there. Let's try that. Let's try to see if there's a bass in here. Oh yeah, I got the 2.5. 2.5 gulp minnow. Hey, Redacted. Appreciate the membership. What's going on, buddy? Right, Lewis? I don't know, man. I like all of it. I mean, bait, I'm not going to lie. Like, my son and I do a lot of fishing off camera. Even though we're fishing live a lot, that's all we do. And there's a lot of times where this is what we're doing. We just come out and when I was drinking beer, I used to come up here all the time with my son. And before they put this fence up, my son would be here fishing. I'd be up there drinking beer. Because it's right on the bike trail. We just ride our bike up, and I'd bring a couple cold ones up. That was like our thing to do all the time. Let's throw the scope in there, see if we can get a bigger bass or something. We get a better angle on it so it don't break off. There's a fish. What we got? What the hell is that? Big creek chub. What are you eating a minnow for, dude? Look at that. Big old creek chub. Shoot, I might have to come back with the bait bucket. D, aloha. Friday, and it's Halloween in the United States today. Appreciate you guys watching. 33 awesome folks in here. SB, make sure you guys all have SB. He's always in here doing the fish count. He's trying to get up to 200 subs. Another great channel. He unfortunately can't go live because he lives in the middle of nowhere and can't get a signal. But he catches some monsters. He does a lot of work in here for us. We appreciate it. Yeah, that's why I'm over here. We have 30-mile-an-hour winds out on the lake. I was over there and got skunked. I fished for 3 hours over there, no bites. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for a drive and start creek hopping. And we're hiding from the wind. Look how low we are. We're kind of like under the... Look, there goes our car up there. We're down in a ditch. Always down in the ditch. Awesome. That's awesome, Lewis. I mean, I wouldn't let it get down. Just roll that film. It's really hard to have a channel successful live and long form video. So just do, you know, if you, oh, there's another, that's a nice fish. What do we got here? Oh, big old greenie. Look how dark he is. Look at that. Dang, he sucked that thing down. Yo, I need that back, bro. Those things ain't cheap. The size of that guy. They're getting bigger. Yeah. Just saying, like, you know, it's hard to do both. I'm at the point where when the next video out, you'll kind of see at the end of it, I'll just kind of say it like it is. And not really worth doing long form videos for me. They take so much work, and YouTube doesn't push them for me. But I bet you if you don't go live and you do long form videos, you'll probably do better off. I used to. I mean, I used to get like, you know, 5,000 to 6,000 views on long form videos. And if I would get 5,000 to 6,000 views, I'd make more money doing that, because you get paid more on the AdSense revenue on long form than you do lives. But for me, I think I did the math, and 6,000 was like the break point. So I'm better off doing what I'm doing. So I only do them if it's like a special trip, you know what I mean? Or I don't have signal and it's a special trip somewhere that I want to be able to look at for the rest of my life without watching my annoying voice and me sitting fishing for 12 hours. Yo, Steel City! What's up, bro? No skunks today, man. No skunks. We had to double down, but there will be no skunking. Working the grind. I'd like to see what hits the... I got a 3-inch minnow too. I might chuck that out. Just see what's in here. It's one of those places now. I'd like to like take one of these fish and throw it in there just to see if there ain't a big catfish in here. Appreciate that, SB. Yeah. I mean, it takes time to get like a good community like that. You know, I think they have to, it's an awesome community, but you also have to have like a place with some type of rules, and you have to be like consistent, you know? And you have to try to be fair. You're going to do some stuff that people aren't going to like, and you just have to, like, at least you're fair. It gets messy after a while on YouTube. And it sounds weird, but trust me. Yeah, you see that tying skills? Bam! Yeah, Zach, what's going on? Ties his shoes like a pro and fishes like your average Joe. Oh, I don't know, not to be cocky, but I think I'm one of the better bait catchers in the world. I mean, most of them use nets, but still. Catch him like a boss here. Oh, that was a nicer fish. Come on. The other side, I can stand up on the top and cast way down in. So I might move over there soon, but they're still biting pretty good. Hey, Paul, how'd you make out yesterday, bud? I saw the one saw the first two. Paul was fishing for sturgeon. I saw the first one was humongous. The second one was a beaut. It looked small when you brought it out of the water, but damn, that thing damn near fell off the cot too. Did you have any? Then I watched for like another 40 minutes and I had to go. Did you catch anything after that? There we go. Oh, he's off. See, I've got this big bait on. Yeah, I'm going to say it. 2.5-inch bait's big for these guys. 7 total. Dang. Were they all sturgeon, or did you get anything other than sturgeon? Nice, Lois. Yeah, I think the only one I've seen bigger than that on live was Snake River out in like Idaho. Is he on? Yeah, he's on. That thing was enormous, and he's off. All sturgeons. Yeah, that's insane, man. That's worth the trip for sure. I don't care what you got to pay. Like, that's still that's worth a trip like once in your life for sure. Come on, eat it, eat it. Yeah, that's one fish I've never caught, so never had the opportunity to even target them. What kind of sturgeon are they? Do they have a specific name? I don't really know what the different species of sturgeons are. I imagine there's different species. D Fowler, what's going on? Welcome in. Diamond sturgeon, okay. Yeah, that's kind of a lot of the places in the U.S. they're illegal to even target. And then the ones that are have like a lot of rules, like by permit only, where you have somebody with you, kind of like what looked like with Paul, like a controller or whatever they call it overseas. What pound line was on that rod, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, because I was surprised the control over the fish you had. I was like, man, that thing's going to spoil you. Hey, Mike Clark, what's going on, buddy? Hello, peoples. I think he's from Canada. Think. Gonna put the worm back on soon. It's been like 2 casts without a fish. £30 Canadian. All right, there he is. What do we got? Oh, that's a nice one too. Get up here. Oh, where'd my minnow go? You just threw my minnow off. Greenie. A specimen of a green sunfish, and don't like you got rid of my last minnow, buddy. Not supposed to eat those. Thank you, SB. Yeah, for sure. Yep. If you're going barbless, you got to have steady pressure. Can't get too cute. Any type of slack or a quick movement in the wrong way, they can pop right off. Go back to the OG red worm. Berkeley power bait right here. Still waiting for my sponsorship from them. I mean, just like a free lifetime supply would probably save me a couple grand a year. not gonna lie. I use a lot of different lures, but this is like my go-to. I'm gonna make Crappy Man Jig make one, so I can give him my money instead of Berkeley. See all different types of worms out there, but I never seen another power worm. And honestly, it's not just the shape. I think it's the flavor, whatever scent that they put into their stuff. Because I used a lot of rubber baits, and a lot of times the fish will put it up in their mouth and they'll spit it out. They'll pick this thing up and swim around with it, and eventually they'll try to swallow it. 4-inch Berkeley's. Yeah, you know what I mean? Once you get a confidence bait, like that's the one you put on. You'll change it or whatever, but that's the one. You grab your rod, you ask, like, well, if I were to go in your basement right now, what lure's on your rod? You know, there he is. It's in his mouth. I almost swallowed it. For me, it's one of these guys or a yellow, green, and oh, damn, missed that one. Spinner bait. That's like my two go-tos. Hey, Raptor Will, what's going on, buddy? Little guys. Yeah, well, they knew that was a special place, you know. Not a lot of people can watch somebody catch sturgeon live. You know what I mean? That's cool. And that's why I try to tell people all the time, like, to me, this is like, who the hell's going to watch fishing under a road, right? Because this is normal for this one. It's normal for me. But when people are asking, like, well, what do I do with YouTube? And I'm like, do what's normal for you. Because whatever is normal for you is going to rock some dude's world from around the planet. They're going to be like, what the heck? You know? Just do what you're good at, man. Somebody's going to be like, holy cow, look at that. David Bennett, what's going on? Squirrel Cup. Well, I got to see what a Squirrel Cup is. Appreciate that, Steve. What the hell's a Squirrel Cup? I'm going down by the guys' minnow trap. Come on, minnows. Come on out of that trap. Tasty worm over here. Oh, got him. I got you, sucker. Yeah, surprised he can even type after that. Another greenie. How many Advil did you take it last night, Paul? You got Advil over there? Hey, SB, thank you, buddy. Whoa, 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 hold this down. Replace pin. I don't like when it gets near this wall. I know they're eating it, but that's when I get it snagged. Guys want to walk around the highway on the other side? Try that. Oh, that was a good one. What was that? Adam, what's up? Yeah, I know when I go striper fishing, just from casting those big rods, I mean, my shoulders hurt, but what hurts the most are my elbows. I get like tennis elbow. Just from casting and casting and casting. Last cast here and we'll move to the other side. I better take my backpack with me. This is the stupid stuff you start doing when you're almost 50. You leave it here and you get home and you're like, where the hell is my backpack? Oh yeah, I left it on the other side of the bridge like an idiot. Happy Poop, that's my favorite. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, just do a whopper pop. Yeah, just put like 2 huge treble hooks, like anchors underneath. I can go down to the bridge here too. There's a pot of like 5 big carp. What the hell was that? Is that a flashlight? A makeup brush. Somebody take the controllers away from JK. He's lost his mind. That's cool, Paul. I'll tell you, if there's anything like that here, somebody have already caught it and killed it and fried it up. Look how shallow this spot is. It's crazy, isn't it, that there's that many fish in there? I gotta sneak up, get on this angle, and then I gotta cast under the ridge. I think I can do it this way. I just hope I don't lose my damn phone doing this. Oh. Okay. I let out of line. A special cast skill here. There you go. Oh, he's off. Might be able to see vertical. Oh, one just took it. He ain't on the hook. He is now. Sucker! Get up here. Ah, Christoph. There's tons of fish in here. So it's like 8 feet deep under. That's the thing you have to know. When a creek goes from wide and it gets funneled, it's going to cut deep. Yeah, these little spots. Every fish you see posted, we've caught on here today. I caught a 3-pound largemouth. That was my biggest fish I ever caught out of here. It's crazy. Yeah, it's different everywhere you live. No matter where you live, it's different. That's why I always say, like, pay lakes in the U.S. are frowned upon, right? But, like, that's pretty much how a lot of the world, but it's a different, like, it's different in different parts of the world. I mean, everyone likes to say, like, oh, pay lakes are lame, but how different is that than just stocking trout in a creek and then going catching them? You know, it's a different culture, a different style of fishing. Come on, buddy. See you down there. See, you got it? Oh, you stupid branch. Stupid branch. All right. I hate backhanding, but let's go on the other side. It's going to give me a better angle if I get my line off the stupid tree. Breaking it off. Okay. Oh, yeah. Probably. I'll do it over here. Oi. Might be. I don't know. I gotta be careful. I think might catch Skeeter under here. I think he lives under this bridge. Do sturgeon eat? I think they're vegetarians, aren't they? Oh no. There's 2 pay lakes I've gone to. Both of them when my kids were like babies. It was like one of my proudest moments when my son was like, I don't want to come here. I was like, yeah. That was a great moment. He was like, that a boy. He said, I'd rather catch nothing than catch them on my own. That was a proud moment. He's on. Come on, hit it. There we go. Have I ever caught 2 fish on one? Well, not with one hook, but yeah, if you go back and look at my most popular video, we were catching 4, 6, 7 at a time, that whole video with sabiki setups. So that's cheating. I've caught 2 bass several times on like a, a Rapala. I think both of them were like Rapalas. I've doubled up twice on largies. Like little tiny larges, under a pound each. I fish a lot. I do a lot of stupid things. And I'm old, so. If you live long enough, you'll catch all kinds of weird crap, too. Definitely harder to cast on this side. Oh, dang. I think I got that way back in there. We might catch one of Paul's sturgeons in this cast. It's just like head boat fishing. We don't really like head boat fishing anymore because we have other options. If we didn't have any other options, that would be the way to go, but it's just more rewarding finding them. But that's species that we have. Now, if somebody put me on something I've never caught before, I want to go out and experience it however I can get at it, just to learn as much as I can. And like what they eat, what kind of rigging, see it in person, you know? Like, I'm a licensed fishing guy, and I would still suggest if you're going after something you've never gone after before, what the hell was that? Did you guys see the size of that thing? That's a huge catfish. Not huge, but that's a 20-inch catfish right there. Let's see if I can get him back here. I should probably cut up one of these fish. The electronics find them. Yeah. Huge for this body of water. That's probably the one my son caught, honestly. And that was like 15, 16 inches when he caught it. But that was over a year ago now. Could be the same one. Let's go back to the other side. We definitely had better luck on the other side. I can't cast right there. Yeah, if only we had electronics, we could find these fish better. I don't know. You think they're down here in the woods, or oh, here they are. Take a few more casts here, catch a few more, and I'm gonna head down to another spot. I hope I have a signal. We'll go on foot. I really want to go down and see if the carp are there. Oh shit, I got the carp rod. Huh. I could go down there and set up for carp. Tell me that. Yeah, there was a big fish down there, guys. We'll catch a couple more, and then we'll go down to the creek. And if I see the carp in that hole, maybe we'll go back and get the carp rods. I have hooked up 5 or 6 times down there. You'll see why. It's a spot about this size, though. And once they hook up, there's trees all over. They just go ballistic. You can't get them. They just break you off right away. Fly fishing, right. You can fly fish with 2 ounces of lead today, Lee. See, this is like where I get stupid. Like, the harder fishing gets, like the more into it I get. All right, let's leave this spot. I want to get to the other spot because I might have to come back to the car, but I don't feel like stopping, going to the car, getting all the carp gear, and not seeing carp. We'll catch whatever we see down there. I don't remember if I can get in this way. think I can. I'm gonna go up on the bridge. Oh, I don't know what happened. We had them. Man, yeah, we caught a lot of fish. I'm gonna go try to find it. Apparently I unpinned it by accident. Man, SB's going through all the trouble. There it is. Replace that. It was a cool message I pinned up there, but there it is, Carrie. Well, I mean, we caught more than that, but we started counting when SB started volunteering to put the counts up. Ooh, water's really high. Well, if there are Sasquatch, nobody knows about them. Probably. 365, yo, yo, yo. Zyra, look at I pinned up, I caught some real fish. I never said I caught yellowfin tuna, buddy. That was Glacier. It even said Glacier right next to his name, Zyra. I'm sorry you misunderstood that and you thought I was catching tuna in that lake. So here's the old bridge, right? It's like a 200-year-old bridge. That hole, it's all skinny water. Right there is a deep hole by this tree. And there's like 5 big carp living under it. They're living right under it. You hook them and they go right under that tree and it's game over. I went 0 for 5 last time I tried to get them out of there. I'm just going to say it. I think tuna is overrated, guys. The only proper way I like tuna is either raw or seared. But other than that, I think it's an overrated fish. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's like swordfish. I think that's overrated. Swordfish used to be so cheap. If you guys remember back 20, 30 years ago, look it up. Swordfish were cheap as anything. People are obsessed with swordfish. Ooh, this is like a little Christmas present. This message is held for review. Hook 'em and book 'em. Right. I love what YouTube decides to hide. Meanwhile, we have the dude ranting about Catholics, and that's allowed, but this one's not. Love it. Striped bass is really good. I'm going to say black drum's an underrated fish. Black drum is really good. Triggerfish is really underrated. That's delicious. I'll say pomps are underrated. Yeah, I mean, pomps are overrated. Pomps are really good. Honestly, I've had jacks that taste almost as good. I don't know. That's awesome, man. Yeah, my biggest was my 53 from my video. That still was such an awesome experience. Alright, so I can't see anything. I'm going to probably catch this damn thing today. Because these carp are aggressive too. I just hope Travis doesn't come in and take my spot. He doesn't know where I am though. Happy Halloween. There's plenty of scary stuff around here. Other birds came. Hey Laura, what's going on? Travis, you ever seen the carp that live here? You know where I am, right? You ever seen the carp down here? Scary carp. Oh, it's going to be goodbye last jig if I hook into one of these carp. I ain't bringing them in with this. You know the bridge, right? So if you're coming across this bridge, you get here, you look down when it's sunny out and the sun's up high, and you look at this tree, there's only one little hole. They're trapped in here. Like 20 pounders. There's like 5 of them in here. Yeah. The other spot looks better, so nobody looks over here. But there's a deep hole right here. And when they redid that bridge, they trapped those carp in here. So I've been trying to catch them and put them on the other side so they can get out of here. But I don't think they can get out of here unless it floods again. Yeah, JK, like they used to be really cheap. Like we didn't have a lot of money growing up, and I remember that was like one of the more common fish that we would buy would be swordfish. But we sell them now, and it's next to Chilean sea bass. It's probably our highest priced fish that we regularly get. They're all good. I mean, I'm not saying it's really bad. You know what I mean? I'm just saying a lot of fish are underrated. To me, it comes down to texture more than anything. Yeah, it's a beautiful bridge. This thing just got rebuilt. I don't know what they call it. I mean, it's a 200-year-old bridge. This stretch used to have a lot of crappie in it too, Travis. Don't know if I feel like walking up through the prickers to catch a couple crappie though. But maybe. We might. That'd be nice. Another species we could tack on today. Surprised we're not catching anything here though. Try out the main current. See if anything's feeding. There's something. There was something. All right, so they're out here. See, they're not usually out there. They're usually right at the tree, but they're probably sitting here where it's pinching and feeding whatever comes down in their face. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. Thank you, Jordan. I'm not bashing palms. I'm just saying I've had some jacks that were freaking delicious. I knew oh, that was a decent fish. I know. I was worried Saving Grace was going to be in here because he fishes down in the Gulf and he was going to give me a hard time again. I told him that. He thought I was crazy. I sell fish and people always be like, well, what's this taste like? What's this taste like? It's like, well, that tastes like $30. That one tastes like $15. This one tastes like $12. Oh, Lord. I even did a taste test video, right? Just so you don't think I'm crazy. And I clearly say that pompano's better. But y'all Floridians treat jacks like they're some type of trash fish. There's nothing wrong with that fish. Take it over 90% of the fish around me any day. So, right? I say pomps are better. Yeah, cod's good. Cod's good. Cod's got a lot of worms, though. That's why you don't see it in sushi. They're almost as bad as black drums. Live taste test at the store. We did a live taste test from the Florida campground. Getting hits. I'll bet you they are crappie. Real little taps that I'm missing. Yeah, we do sometimes, Travis. And we just got walleye in, and we were making that the one day. 'Cause a lot of people don't know how good walleye is because they don't even know what it is. They're like, "What's that? Where does that come from?" I'm like, oh, there's our fish. Oh man, he's off. What the hell was that? He is off. Exactly, Christoph. Yeah, well, they got to be like 13 or 15. Yeah, walleye is my favorite. Walleye is my favorite. So I go after yellow perch because we don't really have walleye here. And there he, oh, these must be sunfish. Or else I'd be hooking up on them. Starting to bite though. I woke them up. Yeah, you're right on about that, Christoph. Uh-oh. Losing my live here. Losing my live. Battery's dying, guys. I wasn't expecting to be this long. Let's see if I can catch one quick one here. I want to see what they are in this hole. And then I'll get back to the car, charge it up, and we'll try to hit another hole. I guess there's so much water here. And then I'll carry the charger with me. I'm going to go down on the, there's another creek that this flows into. I'm going to go right down to the confluence. That's what I want to do. I've caught fall fish there. I'll see if I can go get a fall fish. It's on the way home anyway. One last cast. I can't see chat, guys. You're under like 5% now in battery, so I got to get you on the charger. Just want to see if I can hook something here first. Come right down the main channel here. I can't start any more arguments since I can't see chat. I can't see who I triggered. But I will say bluefish is underrated. Oh, God. Come on. A different technique. Try to cross this current. You bit part of the tail off. That thing looks shorter than it was a minute ago. This is the last cast. We're going to head after this one. Heck with you, fish. I forgot it was going to be all muddy. So if I would have seen the carp, I would have gone back and got the carp gear. Let's get it out of here. We're going to hit the confluence here. The spot we're going to, I've also hooked into a muskie there. We don't have nothing with us to land one today, but it's a nice mix of fish where we're going. Oh my God, I'm so happy that my ankle's working again. I don't know how painful this stuff used to be. I thought that was just the way my ankle was going to be the rest of my life. Now I feel like 100% better. Whew. I don't know if you're still in here, Travis, but if you look up that other building on the other side of the bridge, that spot under that dam, that's the spot they used to harvest ice like 200 years ago for the city. That's why it's shaped like that. It was literally built there to cut ice from. And they put it on the rail line that went across that bridge and ship it into Philly. Some wild history of that building too. The guy was like a world famous safari hunter, I guess. We back, all right. Nah, I lost you guys, went down to 0. Got you charging. I'd still hunt. I'd walk around. You could walk right up to a deer when it's like this. They'll be skittish though. Let's see what we're charged up to here. Debating whether to go fishing at this next spot. Oh my God, this guy was about to pull down the bike trail. These people were pieces of work, I'll tell you what. Trying to decide if I want to. Well, you weren't going anywhere, dude. I don't know what the hell you're doing. You look at me like that. Shove it up here. A-hole. Throw your little hand in the air. Yeah, come over here, buddy. That guy came in so slow, I'm gonna get hit from behind. Yeah, the deer are moving. I wouldn't hesitate to go out. I'm gonna see if I can keep you guys charging. We'll see. If it's too much of a problem, I'll just have long anyway. But I want to go down and give it a cast. Give it a cast or two. Let me get you guys in my chest mountain here. Hold on. Were you live last night, Travis? I saw like a notification, but when I went in there, you weren't live, so I don't know what the deal was. Maybe I just missed it? I don't know. I guess I just missed it then. All right. Extreme close up. I'm going to try to get this battery here. Oh yeah, he's got a channel. Travis is huge on the interwebs. Yeah, like a mix.
Yeah. That little creek I saw you down there.
Largemouth, creek chub, bluegills,
Cool, man.
red breast, no red breast, bluegill, green sunfish, 6 different species.
Yeah, that's a good day.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the confluence, see if I can get a fall fish.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, he gets trolled on this channel. Oh, here's the tough guy. All right, tough guy. dude was, the ranger's cool. That wasn't the guy that was giving me the hand gestures. Guy looked like he was having a bad day. Yeah, Travis does get trolled. I don't know why they trolled. We've had 2 times now where somebody came in and went after Travis. He needs something, man. When they come out of a nice car, like, I don't give them a lot more, you know, I know it ain't right, but you're homeless, or you're coming out of like a beat up car, like, you're just like, yeah, whatever, you know. I know everyone has bad days, but first of all, the guy almost turned down the bike trail, like literally stopped on the bike trail. So then I was like, oh, he's gonna be a real old dude. No, he wasn't old. No idea what he was doing. Got a bad batch or something, I don't know. All right, yeah, it's gonna be a quick stop. Well, it might be a real quick stop if this water's up a lot. And we got a little beach. We'll go down there. Woo, baby, that creek's coming up now. It's coming up, it looks good. We've been through like a 3-month drought, but man, we got the rain yesterday and it didn't look like it was up at all this morning, but it's coming now. Sweet, we'll get down there, we'll do a few casts, see if we get a fall fish or something crazy, and then we'll wrap it up. We won't be live tomorrow. We'll probably pop up. Well, we'll be live. I don't know if we remember for public. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We're going down for stripers on the ocean. So there'll be some big lives down there. Some long days. We'll definitely pop up from the hotel room. We'll do a birthday live for Kevin. Have some fun, hang out. Yeah, it'll be a good day. Hey, funny. Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Hopefully we get signal. There's 2 major creeks in the area where they connect. Big trout? Yeah, in about a week when they stock them. Lose signal. Might have lost signal already. Hopefully we get it back on this bar. Oh, I love that. I never heard that. The West Virginia 11-pointer. I didn't even check the rules. I got to check the antler rules. I think I did, actually. I think it's still 3. It needs at least 3 points on one side here in PA. I should probably check that before I get arrested. 3 on one side, yeah. It seemed like that was a new rule that was going to stay around here. Oh, really? I didn't know about the inch. All right, don't tell my son that. Don't tell my kids that, Travis. I ain't going to tell you how many deer he's passed up. Shoot. Oh, my God. He's got a spiker that just comes right up to the door. We'll take that spiker out in January, maybe. I'll be like, hey, guess what? That spiker's gonna be so confused. Like, oh, you're trying to kill me now. I thought we were friends. I'm telling you, if I break off here, the show's over. Do not have the patience to retie today here. We're almost done anyway. I swear that wasn't planned. Freaking snag heaven here. Give it some slack, see if I can get it out. Is the signal real bad here? It's weird. That's what happened last time. Like, a lot of people left and then there was like no chatting, and then eventually it petered out. But I felt like nobody was really complaining about the signals. It was confusing. Hey Neil, what's going on? Oh, I think I got it out. Rod was hoping the show was over. But bad news, Rod. The show must go on. I got my worm back. Andreas Physicus, what's going on? I worked with a Marie Physicus years ago. Mountains or ocean? I say both. Mustafa! Can we have the places like Maine, you can kind of have the mountains right on the damn beach almost. How's that? Yoshi! What's up, my friend? Look, we got water. We actually got rain. I thought our creeks might just dry up and disappear. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what to do for a fishing channel when your water disappears. But we got 2 inches of rain and we're back at it now. Last spot for the day. We're just going to spend a couple more minutes here and we're going to shut it down. I got to get a few things together for dinner and for Halloween tonight, and that's it. Let's see if we can get something out of here. Some big smallies in here. That'd be another species for the day. If I get a smallie. They're sometimes up here, or sometimes down a little bit. Yeah, see, Kevin's turning 12 Sunday, but I still didn't let him hunt because I was always brought up hunting at 12. And I wanted to spend more time with Lyle hunting. Because once Kevin gets into it, it's going to be, he's bossy, you know how Kevin is. I wanted to hunt with have a turn hunting with each of them by myself. Yeah, they're not even considered antlerless here. You can't shoot them here. Like if I have a doe tag and you're in PA, you get a license, it comes with a buck tag. You shoot one buck in the state. And then you can buy county tags for the doe. So if I have a buck and a doe tag and a 4-point comes out, I can't legally shoot that at all, ever. That's how it works here. I mean, that's been that way maybe 5-6 years. Could be longer, but it wasn't always that way. At least I hope not. I got a couple spikers on in the closet. Drift on here, they're in here. It's so muddy today. See, there it goes again, down to 13 from 30. I don't know. YouTube's drunk today. like to get a fall fish or a smallmouth bass out of here before we call it a day. Hope you're having a good day, Mustafa. It's Halloween today in the United States. All the kiddos will be going out trick-or-treating, getting candy tonight. I got to get a few things for the chili yet. I'm making venison chili for dinner. I think I'll put one of those minnows on. Nice, 365. Get a full fish and use it for bait. For what, the smallies? I'm not gonna, it's hard to catch the gills in this spot. But it's got some, our PB fall fish came out of here. Well, my son's, I guess, I can't claim it. Yeah, they'll smoke them if I would have brought some of those bait fish over, but we drove here. I don't know if you missed that part of the live because the signal was bad, I guess, but we drove over here. So we're gonna have to put a fake lure on. I'm going to find something in here. I'm going to put a big old 3-inch gulp. Let's get rid of this stupid question. Philadelphia, Mustafa. About an hour north of the city. I've seen plenty of deer have antlers, not only. But you seen does with antlers? You all right, Lewis? What kind of catfish? Well, there's not really any catfish in this spot. We're going to catch smallies here or fall fish. A lot of people don't realize there's fall fish in here, but this time of year, they're out here this time of year. But a 3-inch gulp will work. Should work. Dirty strawberry. Almost done for the day. Appreciate you dropping off the like. Hope you have a good day. I should have just fished under that bridge all day. We were having a killer live, but I don't know. Once it slows down, I spot hop. I want to move. I look at the numbers, but I don't pay that much attention to them. I'm not going to fish under a freaking road all day just because the algorithm's pushing you. Yeah, creek chubs is my go-to bait for flatheads, to be honest with you. A lot of people like greenies, but I've caught more flathead on creek chubs than any other bait. Now for smallies, I do better with bluegills. Freaking spiders. Appreciate that, SB. You get a fish out of here, should be a good one. Let's got some 4-pounders out of here, maybe a couple over 4 smallies. Poor image quality. All right, I was wondering why everybody left. That's what it is. Appreciate you letting me know. We'll end it in a couple minutes anyway. I mean, I've shot a lot of deer, but I've never shot a buck that was a doe. I've never shot an antlered. Is that all around? I mean, I've probably killed, I don't know, close to 100 deer. I know you're right. I just didn't think it was a very common at all. I thought it was kind of like a cactus buck, like really a freak thing. Yeah, they can have antlers, but they don't have genitals. They don't have testicles. That's what I mean. Not to get too graphic, but every deer I've shot with antlers has had 2 testicles. Yeah. I wonder if it's more common in certain areas. What's up, J Mac? J Mac hanging out. I don't know. I think it's going to happen here. I'm just going to keep fishing these boulders. Eventually, I'm going to snag and break off, but there's 2 huge boulders out here. I don't know if you can tell by the way the water's moving, but like these boulders, it's probably 10 foot of water out there, and those boulders are almost out of the water. That's how big they are. Your best fish come out from under those boulders. Yeah, I know that's why they call it. I just thought it was really rare. It's like cactus box, right? It's not even a natural occurring thing. It's from an injury. So I don't know if that's from an injury too, or if that's a genetic trait. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the live. I know this one's shitty quality because I'm about to end it anyway. We were in a spot that looked good and we caught a ton of fish there. But I wanted to hit this spot on the way home, so. Just gonna go down like a dead minnow. Make sure it's down deep enough. Fish. It's a stick. Don't do that to me, stick. I just want to get the cast where I want it. I'm not really getting it there at the current, so as soon as I hit the spot I'm really trying to hit, then I'll call it a day. Yeah, I hit the spot that time. Snag it. High level testosterone. I raced against some of those 365. Oh, there's a good fish. Oh no, it's a freaking stick with a leaf on it. I saw the color. I saw the damn color and I was like, holy shit, that's not a stick. Stupid. Stick with a leaf on it. An unrelated leaf. Oh my God. God, I thought that was a huge one. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, anyone know how Jerry's doing from Jamaica? What's his channel name? You guys up there, Jerry, right? A couple of channels we follow from over there. Dude, that J-Mac, it's not just a stick, man. It was a dead stick, like this long, with one of those bright leaves on it. So, like, I felt it, and then I saw that flash, and I was like, oh. And with the current, you know, it sometimes fights a little bit. I really need to leave. Female deer, primarily reindeer and caribou, grow antlers due to need. So that's what I was getting at, Lewis. Like, I was trying to figure out, would it be more common in a place like Maine versus a place like Maryland? You know, since it would be a colder, if it's colder climate, if that's affecting the whitetail. And we got plenty of food where we are here, farmland. It could be why I've never seen one. I know they're in here. I know they're in here. I thought they'd hit this. I wasn't sure I'd hook up with the 3-inch since it's a small hook. But I thought for sure I'd hook up on something. Yeah, for sure. I get that. Like, the actual storm's one thing, but not having power and dealing with all the aftermath of it is a nightmare. Food, stores shut down, and yeah. I'm in front of that boulder now. Give it as much line as I can. Go downstream, and then I'm going to work it across the current since I don't have my waders with me. Oh, that felt like a fish. Get some line. Come on, fish. Just one. I just want to catch one out of here. Gotcha. I try to understand those things. There's a fish. Oh, he's off. That's a good fish right there. All the way across. That was a smallie for sure. Let's get that back over there. Maybe I found them. They're out of the main current today. It's all the way over there. So damn windy, I can tell. That was like a real fish, not a stick fish. I had fins and everything. I got a head shake out of him. Felt the head shake. I could tell you some things I saw bike racing, Lewis. It ain't the place, but let me tell you. When you race in a pro peloton, let me tell you, some powerful drugs on the market. It's drifting so damn fast. If they don't hit it immediately, what am I going to do. If they're up there too. Trying to keep the line up high. I know you can't see it as well, but try to keep it out of the faster current and slow the drift down a little bit. This is fine. Zyro, you were going for about I don't know, it felt like a good nap time. I think you were sleeping, bro. I'm pretty sure you were just asleep. Hope you had a good nap. Hope you found your oar. Just gonna dead drift it. What else can I do? Try the Tour de France. I was close. I was close. But I crossed over to mountain biking. I was ranked 11th in the world at one point. That was the highest I ever got back in the day. But never did much road. I did a lot of I crossed over into ultra endurance. I had a long career though. But I hit my peak for like cross country back in the late 90s. I was trying to get into like the Atlanta games. But most of my success came as an old guy, and I crossed over into 24-hour racing. Yeah, Skeeter, nobody was commenting. I caught a nice bass, and I had like one person was in chat. I don't know what happened. So I guess there was like no signal or something. But like no one said like, hey, there's a bad signal. So I don't know what it looked like to you guys. Except it looked like you all abandoned me. I was like, all right, I guess I have to shut it down. So I popped up, and then we slayed them, man. Absolutely slayed them. Hey, watch time is watch time, Lewis. I'll take it, man. Oh, there. Oh, damn, that was a fish. That was a fish. I'm like determined to catch a damn fish here because I know it's going to be a new species. It's going to be a small or fall fish. Might have to put the worm back on. I just refreshed. I think it's on your side, Zyro. It's that Florida reception. The spot just looks like that. It's real blurry. Probably see Sasquatch here today. See, I'm telling you guys, you know about my theory with fish, right? They always bite where it's blurry. That's why Sasquatch always looks blurry in photos. He only lives where there's bad reception. Don't fact check that, just believe me. Appreciate it, J-Mac. Yeah, I raced Cannondale, Gatorade, Red Bull, but most of my time was spent on some local teams with some big financiers behind it that just believed in me. I don't know if I did right by them or I let them down, to be honest with you. But one was Borealis, personal bike company out in Colorado. I raced their special bikes. They wanted me to ride a fat. This was before anyone knew what a fat bike was. But I was riding fat bikes in the late 90s, and they paid me well to do it, and gave me free rides, and But yeah, I got up. I got into the World Cup, and I raced it at the World Cup against the world's best mountain bikers. I raced a freaking fat bike back in 2015, but I had started that venture back in like 2004. Was my first fat bike race, 2004. Fat bike, Zyra, not fat biker. Now I'm a fat biker. Yeah, a special helmet, yeah. What's up, Tracy? Yeah, look up Borealis fat bikes out in Colorado. I raced the Iditarod trail with them. They go anywhere. How's that? Weird floating there. Yeah, they're mainly fat tires, so they were designed to ride in like. Originally, Surly came out with the design to go through like swamplands, believe it or not. But then the Alaskans started building them at the same. Like really, it was at the same time, and neither of these people knew the other person was doing what they were doing. That's the whole, because some people are like, oh, Alaska started it, and other people are like, no, that was actually, this other dude. But it sounds like neither knew the other person was doing it. One person was making them for like swamps and loose shale rocks and soft bottoms. And at the same time, a dude up in Alaska was welding with like no electricity, no nothing. He was freaking welding bike rims together. They're making these bikes so they could travel on snow. So that's kind of what started the industry. And they've gotten really good now. My first bike was 63 pounds. My last one was down to 18 pounds with a 4.5-inch tire. So they've come a long way in technology. Oh, they are awesome, man. Kinda, J-Mac. Look up the Iditarod bike racing. You guys want to Google something and see something wild, that's the stuff I used to do. Iditarod bike race from Anchorage to Nome, 1,052 miles on bicycle in the snow. That's the stuff we used to do, race with the doggies. It's really cool stuff. It's it's bike packing, right? 1,000 miles, take you a week to 3 weeks in the conditions, carry everything on your back, camp, food, water, everything self-supported. And you go through villages, like 5 villages to get, you mail stuff to yourself in P.O. boxes, and you get to town. You got to wait for the P.O. box, your post office to open and hope your package arrived, or you got no food to the next village. It's good times. Nice. I damn well did. What's going on, Backlash? You home? You home? You're going to take taking Wednesday out? Taking Wednesday trick-or-treating? She looked excited for her Halloween day at school. Oh, come on. This is frustrating. I know they're in here. In the school pickup line. Oh, what time is it? Oh, crap. It's 2:30. Damn it, Zyro. That means I get no nap time again. I went long. I missed my nap. A couple more casts and I'm going to put the worm on, and then I'm going to go home. Get a little more action. Throw a bunch of loose line out there. Nice. I gotta go to the store, get a few things for dinner yet. Cholulu hot sauce. I'm out of hot sauce, so I do as many ingredients from scratch as I can, but I need my Cholulu hot sauce. I'm not a caveman. Got my limitations. Nice, Steve. Awesome. I'll try to pop in, but I'll be out trick-or-treating with one of the kids. They're going 2 different places. And then we usually do a movie or something, but I'll try to get you running. I'll try to get you running. You got to get your hours up, bro. Could be good, man. This water's coming your way. The river's got to keep pumping up, so I think they're going to go on the feed. It might also bump the temp a little bit for the flatties, be honest with you. It might get the flatties rolling around. One last feeding effort before winter. Wouldn't be surprised. That's small. That's not normal size. Nice, that sounds fun, Lewis. Yeah, the trunk or treats sometimes are the way to go. You live out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, this one got eaten. This one got eaten, so I definitely want to go with the bigger one. All right, SB, appreciate you. Here comes Wednesday. That's awesome. She looks so good. I'm glad she still has her stuff on. You never know what they're going to come home with when you send them to school. 68, bro. Feels... Yeah, you're doing good for 68, man. I only thought you were like 50 when I met you, Zyro. I didn't know you were 68. You look really good for 68. Taking care of yourself. All right, Backlash. Everyone say happy birthday to Zyro. He turned 68 today. There you go. Told you guys. It's the #1 day of the year for pizza sales. Can't see the... Oh man, I was in a good spot too. Should have left it roll. Left it roll. It's so light. Let's get it down here. Let it drift down river. I know there's one in there. Something's gonna eat it. Ideally, I'd be standing there casting this thing up and jigging it towards me right in their face. Works better that way, but... I didn't think he was a day over 50. But I wouldn't have believed it. Crockpots, Lewis. Crockpots. I got the chili going, man. The chili's rolling. It's always crockpot in my house. Grab a bowl. Once that heater comes on in my house, we're eating from a bowl most nights. Whoa, I just put that one in my face. This is frustrating. I'm taking you along for the torture ride here. I'm trying to get one before I leave the spot. I'm about to give up because I gotta go. Look at that leaf. Now I don't know what to believe, Zyro. I can't believe you anymore. 25. Alright, I'm done. Literally done. There goes that. Made sure I'm done. Need to re-spool that anyway. Well, let's walk out of here. We're done. Uncle. Can't take no more. Gotta get home anyway. We did find fish, and then we left fish to go catch nothing over here. I don't know why, I'm not sure. I'm still not sure why I left the last spot, but I like to hit different spots. I wasn't going to get anything crazy out of there, except for maybe that catfish. That's because life vest is so tight, all the blood rushes to his head. He looks young. Yeah, we have no idea, Lewis. I have no idea. 68, 18, what's tomorrow? They tell me it's 25 tomorrow. I have no idea. Oh my God. Not that way. Oh, it's a biker. I thought I was going to get run over by a deer. Ah, everyone's required in Pennsylvania. Where are you going here? If I ever get thrown out of my house, guys, this is where you can find me. I'll be living right here. A nice little spot. Up to the old, this is the old rail line right here. It's now a rail trail for bikers and runners and all that crap. 17 miles from the, this is the Perkiomen Trail, 17 miles from the Schuylkill Trail, which then goes another 20 miles or so into the city. What's up? You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Oh, fish, appreciate it. Catching feast on that. Yeah, Jordan. But the only thing we really, well, we will do it sometime, because you're 100% right. It's a cool looking spot. This time of year, the only thing we could really catch there that I would eat would be a fall fish. Definitely a trash fish, but I would do it. Yeah, fall fish live. I do it. Yeah, cool bridge, huh? Yep. Yeah, we got some beautiful bridges up here. I appreciate you guys coming fishing with me. think I'm going to shut this thing down. It's going to be all up in my face if I do this. Whoa. Whoa. Get out of my face. All right. So members, make sure you guys are watching. I got the video coming out. Non-members, I will pop up at some time from down the shore. We're going striper fishing Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So that's kind of the next big thing on our schedule. We're going to be packing up for that trip. And we'll pop up different times. I don't know. We'll be fishing constantly, like all hours. So if we're in the mood, we'll just pop up live. Otherwise, yeah, that's what we're going to do for sure. We'll catch you on the next one. Good luck out hunting 365. I'm probably, well, I ain't going out tonight. I got to get the kids out. But is it clear to you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it, what are you talking about? All right. I'm out of here, guys. Appreciate y'all. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.